Have a video of me just smacking down him and Matt.
Yeah, man.
I guess this is one I'm gonna need you to do most of the time. Okay. Hi Spotify and YouTube. This is the Tacoma Parkour Collective. You're listening to Tyler
And Jared.
and yeah, we come on here to talk about like parkour and stuff. Right now, we're watching a store video as our usual tradition of filming, editing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good video. Today's video, it's the one where they're under a bridge in Austin, Texas, for the We Are Store video premiere, the one directed by Michael Bay.
Wait, they came to Texas?
Yeah, they did a documentary. Michael Bay was the director, and I think he's from Texas, so he just had hookups here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, big theater, hey, we need it. And then the two guys named store weren't at the first premiere because they missed their flight, and then a flight cancellation. So it's pretty bad luck with that one.
Yeah. Callum!
The wife beater looking Italian as hell.
Oh my god. Yeah. Training kind of slowed down this week for me a bit. How's your week been?
Pretty good. I trained. We went out at least 5 times, not counting the time we went to Sprinker. I got in at least 12 hours of training. Pretty nice. I'm feeling pretty good. Got a lot of stuff for like the short kind of content, like shorts and Instagram. Got a lot of that. We didn't do a whole lot of vlogging or anything. Still probably pull a couple compilations out maybe, or even just like a mini documentary kind of style thing, but that's kind of where I want to transition to what we can talk about today. Like, why do you prefer to post on TikTok and Instagram in shorts rather than make long form edits?
Are you asking, or are you telling me we're gonna get to that?
Both or either.
Oh, okay. Ow! Oh, I just watched him slam into a metal beam. That's crazy. By the way, if you are in the area, I would love to see your parkour videos. If you could just send them to me, any of my social media, at Tacoma Parkour. Please send us your parkour videos because we are obsessed with parkour. We love to watch it. We love to even edit and make videos. It would just be really cool if we could get your guys' videos in.
Some collaborations too. We're looking to do collaborations. I've been talking to the guys at PK Supply Co., some of the Seattle Street Boys. They run Dynasty Fitness basically. It's them lads.
Yeah, I know the owner.
Right, I know Scoot Henderson and Heshy.
Oh yeah, they're dope. I haven't met them in person yet, but we messaged about training.
Right.
It just was bad timing.
I'm looking to say Scoot Henderson enough times to where he comments about it. Because that's not his name.
You'd have to send it to him, I think.
Maybe he's a subscriber, but
I don't think he's on the pod.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's on the channel. Maybe I'll bring it up. I gotta head over there for open gym one of these Sundays. That's the day he invited me out for Sundays.
I wish I could do weekends, but I work on the weekend.
Right, me too, but I work at night, luckily, so sleep kind of is a problem on the weekends sometimes, but it is what it is. If you stay motivated, any sleep is good enough. It is a little hard going to my day job when I'm sleepy because sometimes people be saying some nonsense. It's like, you need to relax. Saying it to myself and them, and it's like, all right, I'm calming down.
I got a topic for you, bro.
Okay.
What are essential accessories for parkour? When you go on a parkour mission, what do you feel like you have to have with you?
Well, one of them is my backpack. That's just gonna be a cheaty one. I'm not gonna go into detail with that one because that's the thing that holds everything else together. I need the backpack because I carry a bunch of camera equipment with me. Luckily, it's mostly GoPro stuff, so I don't have to carry full camera stuff. Luckily, even though I'm looking to get that too. But yeah, that's what I would say is just camera equipment. Water, definitely. You always want to have water. I gotta stay hydrated. I'm like in migraines, so I keep a little bit of ibuprofen too in the bag. Usually have some kind of caffeination as well, just anti-migraine stuff. Migraines are not good for me. It makes my vision kind of blurry. It's hard to see and function. Oh, hit the wrong pipe or something, or your tooth?
I took a bite. Weird. Hang on.
Yeah. He'll be back YouTube, Spotify. Boobity-da bo ba-ba-dee-da ho-ho, making noises cause I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just do stuff right now. Wait till he fixes his face. Wait till he fixes his face. Wait. 0 days since Jaraldinh0 beatbox. But yeah, that's where you're gonna want to send clips to me if you're gonna be sending me clips. I'd love to include them in like a compilation or maybe edit y'all a video at Jaraldinh0. It's in the description. JARARDINH0. It's Dinho. It's Portuguese. It's a Portuguese name. Dinho. It's fine. And then there we go. He's back. I only had the beatbox for 30 seconds before I thought of words to say.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. That's all I got.
Yeah. Now, was there more to that topic that you brought up earlier that you were thinking of asking? Or?
I mean, I think it's important you always bring water.
Yeah. But that's just essential stuff. Oh, now I remember. Sorry. I was worried about you, man. I forgot what we were talking about for a second because base. Because I got some teeth problem too. But more essentials. I like to. Sorry about that weird intermission. I like to carry a roll of grip tape in there just in case we need it for like a landing or like maybe a run up or like to sand a spot a little bit. Because there's certain rails, especially rails that are not painted, that are just way too smooth and like going. A little baby sand can make it a lot more trainable. Caleb hit his shins the other day at the fitness park. It was because the sit-up rails are way too glossed and just no one goes on top of them, so it's dusty and super smooth paint. No, we didn't do that, but like, you should have seen it because I didn't get it on camera because of course not. What are some essentials for you, man?
Caffeine. Gotta stay caffeinated while we're out there doing the jumps, doing the thing. Snacks, because I like to eat a lot.
Y'all are some hungry boys for real.
Try to put on weight.
Y'all droning on and on sometimes. Like, I'm hungry. Just like, just get food then. Come on.
Yeah.
You're trying to put on weight? That's fair. That help with the climbs and stuff? Or?
No. It actually can help with flips. If you have a better center of gravity.
That's fair.
I do just want to put on muscle. Like,
right.
Not like dysfunctional muscle though. I want functional muscle gains.
Yeah, the stronger the base, the easier it is to go on longer and take like bigger impacts and all that. Because it's easier to just longevity as well. It helps a lot.
That, and I want to put on as much natural muscle as I can before I turn, I think it's about 55 or 45, one of those, where every decade your muscles start to deteriorate if you aren't actively working to build them.
You've been training parkour for about like 10 plus years now, right?
Almost 10 years. I'm getting there. I didn't start training parkour until I was 19.
And you're what, 28, 29?
Yeah. Wow.
How are your knees?
Better than most people's. Because I do a lot to train knee strength, flexibility. Not that I'm particularly great at either. It's just I do that training so I'm able to take impact.
Right. Do you get any aches or anything in like your back or ankles or even arms?
All the time. Yep. And then I stretch and I'm alright. Yeah.
Honestly, for me, the more I train, the stronger my knees feel. I even can like walk regular downstairs now.
Wow.
I usually have to go wide because it like feels like it's trying to dislocate if I like step funny. It's wonderful. I'm like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
And I just straighten it back out, and then I'm like, all right, fine, I'll squat down the stairs.
What are some other parkour projects you know are coming out?
Coming out, I know that we're working on like a summer documentary because Caleb's been competing and stuff, and I'm getting more out of my comfort zone as far as like travel goes. It's nice to drive everywhere if you can, but my car's not that good, so I'm just gonna get used to taking Greyhounds and stuff everywhere because like I don't know, it seems fun. Why not do it sometimes? But I do know, back to the PK Supply Co., the good channel, check them out. They came out recently with a like action edit called Inhibitions. Have you taken a look at that yet?
No. You're the first I heard about it.
It's pretty good. It's mostly just Heshy doing his thing in the streets. He's got like a style kind of style. He takes it to the streets too. It's pretty rad. Pretty connective. He can do all sorts of flips, and I recommend checking it out. I would check him out as well.
Flips.
He's got good parkour too, though. His 360s are better than mine. I'm pretty impressed by that.
Better than yours?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's way nastier with him than I am. Way nasty. He wants to do a collab soon. It probably has to be on a Saturday, though, because I think all of them guys be working like 6 days at the gym. That is, if we want to do a street edit, that is. It's probably mostly going to be on a Saturday. Low-key, hopefully they decline my vacation so I can get a second weekend off. Because then I just have a free weekend, and that'd be pretty nice. Look how long his arms are. Toby Seeger is part orangutan.
That explains the orange hair.
It's exactly the orange hair. He's an orangutan.
That's so crazy to think about. I'm shook. You guys seen Planet of the Apes? I love watching Planet of the Apes.
Oh no!
That's not really like a parkour thing, but
there's a lot of inspiration in certain types of styles and moves. Grissom's been getting closer and closer to like a gorilla style. He's been like crawling around all crazy lately. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting.
I've done a lot of that.
It's good.
One of my favorite training techniques is crawl up a staircase backwards.
That's some Japanese horror stuff right there, but
It's amazing for shoulder strength development and coordination improvement.
Scaring people on the internet if you tell them that this is in reverse, because then they reverse it and then it is actually in reverse, and then they're confused like which one's the reverse.
They put it in reverse and it's me going down the stairs.
Yeah, they're like, wait, which one's the reverse? I'm confused now. Yeah.
One of these days, remind me when we're out and about, and I'll show you me do that. It's got to be a long, straight staircase.
Right.
It can't be like having a whole bunch of turns and curves. I'm not gonna do no 1,000-step train.
That's probably one of my favorite things about short form content is I can just experiment, kind of just put any song over anything and say anything to get people to watch. Because watch, that's all it is. Hey, pay attention to what we're doing. We're trying to do something out here. Join us or help us. Come on, you got it. Yeah, long form, I enjoy making a lot of the edits. It's pretty fun. Some edits take way longer than I wish they did. But I'm usually pretty satisfied how they come out. I don't have to clickbait the title as much with that. I like that as well.
Clickbait.
But you just have to say something where they're like, oh, I think that's true. Let me click onto this video. So how are you doing on TikTok? You posting any parkour there or just side spinning?
I've been posting some of my other stuff. Honestly, I stick a lot to side spinning because it's easy to make content. Bro, all I gotta do is put a song on and do a little spin. Like, it could be one spin. And yeah. But honestly, I put so much extra into it that is unnecessary.
You gotta go extra. But that's tip number one for anyone that wants to get into content creation is do it. That's Giles right there. That's Giles.
Cool.
He doesn't know who Giles is. I know. It's weird, but forgive it.
I'm a Team Faring fan. What can I say? I liked Team Faring's cinematography a lot.
That's fair. You should I like Farang. It's just I'm just mostly making a joke that's crazy. You don't know Giles because he's just a favorite of lots of people. You could ask people on Farang like, oh yeah, I love Giles. Most of them were on the podcast when it still existed. That's a good podcast. Watch the Modus podcast because it's called Prodcast because I don't know. That's what they did.
Did they just hit each other with cow prods or what?
I think there's actually like a Modus movement like yoga like podcast, so they just had to like name it something else. But the Modus Projects was just already a thing, so it's like, well, I'm not gonna make up a new name for it.
But they did.
Well, it kind of, it's just projects and podcasts put together. It's a contraction, if you will. Like can't.
Can't. He can't do that. Can't. He can't. Yeah, figured that one out.
Figured that one out. How much time a week do you spend like editing and cultivating clips?
Oh, bro. So I'm still in the I have to post shit as I get it era. It's gonna be a crazy ass day when I can like sit on content for a little bit.
That's where we're at with the main YouTube channel.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different. When
Right.
When I can collect a clip, know I can save it for more than a week, that'll be a crazy day. So I don't really spend time, like, none of my edits are scheduled. It's like I just spent the last 6 hours doing attempt after attempt after attempt to get this one video down, and so I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna be done.
Yeah, that's fair. That's another tip. Just do it and just post it and get done with it. You don't want to let it eat that space in your brain up, because it will.
Seriously. I think the longest I ever sat on a video to post was probably like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks.
Wait longer than that, but I know what you mean. If you wait too long, you can have like a huge disconnect in the level of skills you're showing off and stuff. Not that everyone even knows the difference, but you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, man, I could do so much better today than I could 6 months ago.
I have stuff from like December and January still, and I'm like, oh, I was just not like having as much fun then, so I just wasn't doing as much. And then lately, I've just been going ham sandwich.
I just ate a whole bunch of ham.
Not a sandwich. Because you gotta reserve the ham sandwich for when you're going.
Going ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
With cheese.
I'm not gonna dab on this podcast. Damn, dab. 2016. We invented podcasts.
That's when I started.
Not me, 2020.
Oh, no, 2016 is when I went to the World Sign Spinning Championship the first time.
How'd you do?
13th.
13th out of?
There were 150 people.
Well, dang. Get wrecked. That's not bad. First time, pretty good.
Yeah, that was my rookie year.
You've been working on that backflip move or whatever?
Bro, I haven't been doing flips. That's probably what I gotta go train today. I just planned to do the podcast. I don't know.
That's fair. You still get out there, though. It's pretty nice out.
Yeah, it is. I'm also so tired.
Western Washington dry season.
I could just sleep like all day.
That's it.
Thank you. Yes, I am engaged. It's amazing.
Kill switch engage. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we're just doing the ADHD thing now, so I think this is probably a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Did you still wanted to talk about shorts and stuff?
We did already. I did. If you have more to say, then... But we've talked about it a few times.
Okay. Nope. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. Mostly because I know we're being recorded. And that makes me feel weird. So, anyway, love you guys. We're going to get off here. Have a good day.
Bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango. Bang.
Getting older. Because that was the most on-topic kind of thing we did. Bang.
Getting older in parkour.
People always say stuff about like, oh, your knees when you're 30 or whatever. It's like, what? Alright, probably gonna call it there on the YouTubes as well.